Hello people, I'm Jaby Koay, joined by Sara Frost. We're gonna look at the T-Series film Hate Story 4. Full disclosure, I have not looked at anything regarding Hate Story 1, 2, or 3, so I am kind of going into this blind and just hoping for the best, but it's got 30 million freaking views.
Yeah, geez.
So 256,000 upvotes. It seems like it was worthwhile to check out. There we go.
कहानी बिल्कुल जिंदगी की तरह होती है। शुरू होती है आखिर में खत्म होने के लिए। और दोनों के अंत का फैसला।
Now I see why I got 30 million views.
Yeah.
शुरुआत में तय होता है।
आसमान की ऊंचाई पर एक सितारे की तरह चमकने के सपने। I want to be a star.
It's beautiful.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
पर औरों के सपने जरूर साकार करता हूँ।
Definitely.
आसमान मैंने दे दिया, अब चमकने की बारी तुम्हारी।
पता नहीं मेरे होठों को तुमने क्या रिश्वत दी है, मुझसे ज्यादा तुम्हारी सुनते हैं।
मुझे भी अपने होठों से यही शिकायत है।
All right, this is getting hot and.
जब कोई चीज
Now I see. Yeah, makes sense.
करीब दोनों रखा जाता है।
She's an actress or a model or?
I'm having a hard time paying attention to the story, to be perfectly honest. There's so much going on in this trailer.
Gives his heart. Oh, he's hot. Oh no.
Wait, did he just?
Something is in the drink. Yep.
मेरा एक बेटा जिस लड़की से शादी करना चाहता है, मेरे दूसरे बेटे ने उस लड़की से पहले ही सुहागरात मनाया।
जब से मैंने तुम्हें देखा है, तब से तुम्हें चाहा है।
लेकिन तुम रिश्वा के साथ हो।
कुछ भी हो जाए, ताशा मेरी ही रहेगी।
Wow.
बताने की क्या जरूरत है?
तो क्या कहती हूँ? द्रौपदी के तो 5 पांडव थे।
Whoa!
सिर्फ 2 हैं। क्या खेल खेला है उस लड़की ने? पहले छोटे भाई को फंसाया, फिर बड़े भाई को।
अरे मांग लिया होता ना तो जान भी दे देता, पर बिना मांगे छीना है तूने। राजू!
He just like fell backwards.
He kicked him really hard.
तो हमारी लंका को चला देगा। तुझे हर धोखे की कीमत चुकानी होगी।
लाशें रिश्वत नहीं लेती, क्योंकि कफन को जेब नहीं होती।
Hold on. Who killed who there? What happened?
I messed up.
This is.
In the plot, and I will make sure you lose.
Oh my. There's a lot of that.
There's just all that.
This isn't a love story.
It's a hate story.
Hate story.
There it is.
The game is just begun.
50 Shades of Grey, you ain't got nothing on this.
Hey, dang.
Yeah, okay. So, I need to take a cold shower. Okay. I don't think I've seen a trailer that saucy in my life.
The 50 Shades is pretty up there.
No, not compared to that.
I haven't
This
seen
is like 50
any of
Shades. You see her in the thing, and then like some whipping.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
It's
You're
a
right,
little
you're
bit,
right.
you know, but that's tame
is-
compared to this. This is like,
In your face. Boobs.
yeah.
But
I'm not complaining.
it happens. I mean, 30 million views.
You said it in the beginning. You're like, now I know why this has 30 million views. I thought you were just like playing, and then I'm like, no, she's right. She's right.
No, this is exactly why it has 30 million views.
This is like gonna get 5 more million views from Jaby. Just kidding. No, I'm just being pervy as a joke. But like, they set you up at the beginning of the trailer. They're like, look, we got some James Bond looking ladies here doing some James Bond looking shit.
No, they're not like being apologetic by any means. They're not trying to, they are just doing it, which I respect.
But they're taking like the 50 Shades kind of tone and whatnot. I haven't seen the other Hate Stories. Maybe Hate Story precedes 50 Shades, like the book releases. I have no idea.
Maybe it does.
And I could just look it up and then tell you guys, but I'm not gonna, because that's not the point. It feels like that 50 Shades tone, but taken to this next level, because it's brothers fighting over a woman, and that, like, me personally, that's just icky.
But it seems like they're focusing on the female's point of view a lot, which I think...
Well, 50 Shades did that too.
Yeah. I mean, I've only seen like half of the first movie, but I get the gist of it.
And then you passed out.
Yeah, I was like, no, not for me.
Oh, is that what it was? I meant something else, never mind. Okay.
But,
You're like, it's too good.
Falls dramatically asleep. I mean, I'm intrigued, but we both know where this is going, right? Like, she's gonna kill one of the brothers.
Yeah, I mean, there's hints of 50
There
Shades
was a body
for me.
being thrown off of the balcony.
I was gonna say there's hints of 50 Shades for me. There's hints of, what's that movie called? It's Unfaithful with Richard Gere and Diane Lane.
Yeah.
There's one more I'm thinking of.
I mean, it has some like James Bondy stuff going on with that too.
Well, just in terms of the attitude of the film, it feels very
lavish.
Yes, it feels very James Bond-like in that regard. You're dealing with these people who are the upper echelon of their society, and I've heard of some really weird stuff that people in the upper echelon do. I'm like, why? So
Like romantically or like?
I wouldn't call it romantically, but yes, intimately. Like I've heard of how do I phrase this nicely?
Right,
I'm not
right.
gonna drop any names, but there was a big celebrity that I worked with. I heard from his ex-wife that he was sleeping with this woman, and then like he left, and then his friend came and slept with her, and then he left, and another friend came and slept with her, and they all knew that this was happening, and I'm like,
They're all just like,
why would you
keep it in the family.
Yeah, exactly. And so, like, for me personally, the moment my brother's been there, I'm like, you know, I'm good.
Yeah.
It was nice while it lasted. It's not that I can't understand the passion here. Like, I get the passion here. I get that kind of frustration, and like, you see someone else kind of intruding on your territory, so to speak. I don't want to like
Hate to
label it
use
that.
that word,
Yeah.
yeah, though.
But I mean, that is essentially what's happening here. But it doesn't seem like she's like, what do you call it? A damsel in distress.
No, she's like, I'm gonna make the choice.
Right.
Yeah.
So
well, at least there's sprinklings of that throughout.
So I use the word territory lightly. I get where the brothers are coming from, because when you're that kind of desperate, it's almost like, I don't care if you're my brother, this is my objective, this is my thing, and like no one is gonna get in my way, because it's like matters of the heart.
Right. But
know?
I'm sure there's some sort of like, oh, I had no idea that he was with her beforehand, and then now I'm finding out, and yeah, and the dad's involved in some, like the dad was pretty vocal about the whole thing, so he knows.
Yeah.
Where's the mom? What's her point of view?
All these things aside, this is a beautifully shot trailer.
Yeah.
And I don't mean that in a facetious way. I'm not being funny. Like, it is beautifully
Beautiful
shot.
lingerie.
Yeah, the colors, the costumes, everything is like, it's on point. Like, this is a very well-produced movie. It seems like the dad's been around the block. He knows what's up.
Living in London, looks like.
Yeah, that's the London Eye right there. So
Right.
they established at the beginning that it takes place in London, I suppose. I don't really know why it needs to take place in London, but I guess there's that kind of, that dream of making it big somewhere else. Like, I've had those thoughts. When I was a kid, I was like, what if I could go to Hong Kong and become like an action star like Jackie Chan and that kind of stuff. Like, you know, we all kind of think about that possibility of making it big elsewhere.
That's a beautiful shot. Like, it's definitely, the cinematography is,
It's on point.
it's great.
I almost feel like we gotta go back and look at Hate Story 1, 2, and 3 and see what's up with those trailers. Do those have 30 million views? Another story for another day.